Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna just wait for y'all to start coming in. I'm. Where's my what you call it? Let's see. Yeah, I'm just waiting for more people to start coming in. How's everyone doing? Hey, Tyranny. Hey, too pretty Miss Kitty. What y'all got going on today, y'all? I tell you, we'll do a quick live. I've had a festive day, but I have to say, so far, it has been productive. It has been bountiful and totally blessed. So God is good. Let's see, Leo, Nicole. So I'm just waiting for you guys to start coming in. Hey, Benita. Benita, what's KKMGY? What's that, love? Miss Benita Jordan, what's that? The puppies are good. Benita, what's KKMGY? Just haven't heard them. They're asleep. They had just eaten, and when they eat, they falls out and go to sleep. Off work getting ready to party for my dad's birthday. Okay. I have one more thing to do today, and then I'll be. I'm proud of myself because I got a lot done. Um, yeah. No, but I'm gonna go and work out. Yeah, I'm going to go and work out though. I'm putting the puppies in their stroller and we're gonna walk. Hey Tony, hey Clarinetta, hey Mr. Parker. I'm putting the puppies in their positive vibes in their stroller and we're gonna go walking. Girl, that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. I'll give them like a couple more minutes to start coming in. Um, I wanted to talk about the shooter over at the Rail Garden was released on a ROR. Okay, he didn't have a bond they didn't give him a bond or nothing. They released him back out. And a woman and has been out carjacking with a 16-year-old. So I wanted to talk about that too. I want to talk about what can be done because it is really just pathetic. What is going on. And as I said before, you see so much crime, especially around the Memphis area, because I don't think there is a deterrence as it relates to crime. You can go and you can commit a crime and then you are let right back out, of course. You let right back out. So this is vibes. Guess what? I was first to say hey to TT in the chat. She said hey to everybody. Mr. Parker, I said hey to you, and you was not the first to say hey because Tyranny was in here first. So whatever. Tyranny was the first to post in the chat. And when you came in, I said, I started saying everybody's name. I even said your name. Anyways, y'all, let's look at this. Hold on for a second. The Real Garden. Lord have mercy. Y'all see, people gonna have to start filing lawsuits. It says the man accused of popping at least 4 people at Real Garden in Midtown early 2 weeks ago walked away free from jail after being released on his own recognizance Monday. Deton Gunn, 30, is charged with 5 counts of criminal attempt second degree unaliving, 5 counts of possession of a firearm, dangerous felony, and 2 counts of vandalism, 1,000 to 2,500. District Attorney Steve Mulroy believes Gunn should still be in jail and argued for his bond to be set at $500,000. Mulroy released a statement addressing his concerns, saying, "We're disappointed and arguing against a bond reduction. We presented victim testimony, video of the shooting, and photos of the victim's injuries. Going forward, we're confident we'll be able to prove our case and see that the defendant is held accountable for his actions." So you even had Steve Mulroy up in there. You had Steve Mulroy up in there, okay, begging, because he loves for criminals to be out, but he claims he was in the court begging the judges not to give him a bond reduction, and this man hit up several people. He hit up several people. 5 counts of criminal attempt first degree unaliving, a second degree unaliving. 5 counts, and they let him just walk out, gave him a get out of jail free card. Okay. Benita says, "Oh hi, I'm sorry, it's a mistake, dear. I'm tired and just tuned in. My aunt died, and I've been shopping for something to wear. So sorry." Oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that about your aunt. Mr. Parker says, and then Tyranny in here capping for her. Whatever. It's all in the making. Says, "Hello, Miss T. Steve trying to stay his turn. I do not believe him at all." Yeah. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay. So anyways, this is the reasons that Memphis has the problems that Memphis have, because of a revolving door of people like this, right? They go to jail and for heinous crimes, and then the door is opened and they are let right back up out of jail. Okay, they're let right back out. So I think this is a travesty of justice. But if Steve Mulroy, they're the prosecutors. So with them being the prosecutors, um, he says, "Oh wow, now Steve wants someone to go to jail. Unbelievable." So with them being the prosecutors, what they need to do is they need to gonna have to prove their case to a jury. It looks like he's gonna have to be found guilty, and maybe the judges will sentence him. Hell, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in a lot of these judges. But to give somebody like this a ROR, that's why these boys are committing crimes. They don't have no issues with committing them, no qualms about feeling a certain way, going to jail or anything, because they feel like they're going to get right back out. It's a revolving door. And the Memphis community is suffering as a result of irresponsible politicians who they put into office to do a job in hopes of they will set boundaries to ensure that there's a deterrence as it relates to crime, to help to protect the communities and the people within the community. And this is what they do. They let people like him back out. Now, I don't know why they let him back out. I don't know if it was because his name is Deton Gunn. Oh, Jesus. Then his last name is Gunn. Shelby County. Hold on. I don't know if they let him back out because they looked at his criminal history, which has nothing to do with anything when they go and commit a crime like that. Because they'll say, "Well, we looked at his criminal history and he didn't have a criminal history," but that has nothing to do with nothing. When they go and commit these heinous crimes. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Mm-mm. I don't know what's going on with their system, but it ain't acting right. It's not acting right. Deton Gun. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay, here he is right here. I mean, he's had traffic tickets. He hadn't really had anything but traffic tickets, but I mean, that means nothing when they're accusing you of trying to take out about 5 people. I see misdemeanor citations. Hell, I don't even see the charge. I don't know what these people got going on, but it just don't make no sense. Because I don't even see the charge in the system for what he just did. He got a lot of traffic citations. Mm, hold on. Shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, I think that this is why it is a revolving door, because there are no repercussions for going out trying to take people out. You don't have a right to go and try to hit up a place just because, or hit up people just because you're mad. I mean, it don't make no sense. But unfortunately, that is what is happening, and there are no repercussions because, as I say, crime pays. They don't really want it to be any repercussions. They kind of want the same, I believe, and the same criminals out that go into fits of rages and think that they can just hit up people because they get mad. They want them out, so that they can go and hit up somebody else. Surely, if he gets off this easy, he'll do it again. One thing about people, when it's in them, it's in them. Okay. And when they do stuff like this, they flip out and they go and start shooting up something, especially if nobody has done anything to if they're not in fear of their life, right? I could see you hitting back at somebody if you are in fear of your life, if they presented a threat to you. But you get mad and just go start popping up folks, you will do it again, and then they'll be hollering about well, we should, he was let out, and they'll be trying to reference why they let him out. Well, he only had traffic citations. That means nothing. I don't care if he didn't have a traffic citation. With the charges that this man has been charged with, it should not be a revolving door, and we see it as a repetitive cycle. Okay, it's a repetitive cycle. They're not trying to switch up or change anything. So it's very unfortunate. Also, I wanted to talk about y'all there's a young lady. I think they say she's 21 years old. She been carjacking with a 16-year-old, okay? She done been carjacking with a 16-year-old. I don't know who the 16-year-old was to her, but they say the woman accused of carjacking a man at gunpoint with the help of a 16-year-old made her first court appearance on Tuesday. Woman, 16-year-old arrested. Okay, the 21-year-old, identified as Asia Shale, was arraigned on several charges, including carjacking, aggravated robbery, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Shell made it clear she was not happy to see our cameras in court on Tuesday morning. Behind what we had have blurred in this photo was a single flip followed by a double. There was also a back and forth with the judge. I want you to listen to me. We are taking this one step at a time, said Judge Louis Montesi Jr. You're shaking your head. No, that's not the way to do this. Recently, Shell was arrested for theft. Bond was granted, but according to judge, she failed to return to court, leading to arrest warrants issued. Despite being a woman wanted by the court, it's alleged Shell, with the help of his 16-year-old, robbed a man at a gas station on Elvis Presley Boulevard Sunday morning. Investigators said the 21-year-old and her teen accomplice approached the victim as he was pumping gas. The two are said to have armed with a rifle, demanding the victim's keys and driving away in his Jeep. Several hours after the carjacking, police say Shell and the 16-year-old were discovered hiding out in a storage shed. In court, a public defender was previously appointed, but who will represent the 21-year-old in the newest case is unknown. she told the court a friend guy was working to hire an attorney. Oh my God, y'all. She already something else. But I don't know what the 16-year-old was to her. But I would hate to believe that a 21-year-old woman, it's already bad enough that she was carjacking people with, this 16-year-old with her. And I would hate to believe that they're having some type of relationship. Which, hold on for a second. They probably are. I'm getting ready to look at her criminal background. Let's see, what's her name? Asia Shell. Let's see. Let's see if she got one. Woo! Let's see. They got her felony arrest in here, misdemeanor. She's been going to jail for quite a wow. Okay, theft of merchandise, domestic violence, vandalism, evading arrest, criminal trespass. Let's see. Let's see. She has an affidavit from before. It says officers arrived on the scene and spoke with complainant Damon, who advised his ex-girlfriend suspect Asia Shell broke the resident's front door by kicking the door in and busted the bottom pane of the wrought iron storm door. Damon leased from his father. Damon advised that she broke his front door of the residence and a side window. The property manager the other Damon, father of victim Beam, and homeowner advised that the total of both property damages is $750. So she been a gangster. Now, anytime you can kick in the wrought iron doors and stuff, she been thugging. And so she got her a 16-year-old accomplice. I don't know who he was and what he is to her, but I guess I can only imagine. Okay. Hold on. Then she got in the court and started arguing with the judge. So she's gone from stealing clothes and stuff to robbing people at gas stations. And I'm sure that wasn't her first one. That's the first time they got caught. Hold on. Okay, here it is right here.
And a 16-year-old boy were taken into custody. Police say they carjacked a man at gunpoint at a South Memphis gas station Sunday morning. The two had a rifle. The man stole.
Oh, okay. I thought that they would have shown her in court, flipping the bird, as they say. But y'all, like I said, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's mental illness. I'm not a doctor, but it's definitely something going on. But I do believe that a lot of what's going on has a lot to do with there not being any repercussions, right? With there not being any repercussions, people are not being made to pay for their crimes, of what they do. It's just, I think it's a shame, that stuff like this go on. But if they don't start holding people feet to the fire, as I always say, I don't see it getting any better in Memphis. For some reason, I believe that they want to run all of certain people out of Memphis, right? And then that's when they'll start to clean the crime up. That's what I think. I think it is beneficial to a lot of people for it to be like this. Folks are starting to move to Arlington, to um, Millington, places like that, Mississippi, to try and get away from the crime that is going on in Memphis and around the hoods, all while they're looking at um regentrification. If people start leaving their homes and getting away from these neighborhoods where that is crime infested, then they abandon their homes, they sell their homes for a little bit of nothing, and they start to these sharks start to buy the homes or tear them down, and they start regentrification. That has always been like a strategy, and I think that is unfortunate that it is going on. We we got to start demanding that a lot of these people feet, and I'm talking about as it relates to any, because it's a lot of crime starting to happen in Mississippi now. I do know for a fact that Demetria says they're coming to Drummond's too. Oh wow. I do know for a fact that South Haven, um, 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 Olive Branch, Horn Lake, all of DeSoto County had always had crime under control. I'm starting to see now that they're being lenient with it. Mississippi was always known. That's why a lot of people packed up and started moving to Mississippi, hardworking people, because it was like, well, they say Mississippi is racist, but at least they're gonna handle the crime. But I'm starting to see a lot of leniency, and I don't know if it's because so many Memphians, because the Mississippi politicians couldn't stop it, but they made it clear that they didn't necessarily care for a lot of Memphians starting to move to Mississippi. And I think because that is happening in record numbers now, they're allowing the crime to get out of control as a deterrence to move to Mississippi. When people start selling their houses, putting their houses up for sale, and moving out of Mississippi, I've been thinking about putting mine up for sale and moving into the woods somewhere. I was like, Lord, when I was on the train one time, I started seeing they started um, tearing down trees and stuff to build up some subdivisions back off in the woods. I need to look at that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I've been getting calls left and right. I was on a conference earlier. I had a big meeting. Praise the Lord. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And I missed a lot of calls when I was on that conference. Hold on. 347-7967. Oh, thank the Lord. Ain't God good? Okay, y'all. They calling. Oh, Lord have mercy. God is good. Anyways, you guys, it says the woods is quiet, sometimes too quiet. I'm just kidding about the woods, but I do want to it's some things that I want to do. And I'm thinking more and more and more of it. But I was like, I don't want to buy another house until I'm married or something. So my husband and I can buy together so that we can look at buying a lot of land, um, and all of that, you know, so that I can garden and grow my own vegetables and greens and all of that, and maybe have like build a house big enough on there to I want so much land that I want to be able to have enough land so that my husband and I can build like a place for my mother, and maybe he if his as his mother too. So as our parents get older, we just I could walk out the back door or over across the grass and go see about my mama, and he could go see about and go see about his mom or whatever. I think that's the way to do it. That's the way it's supposed to be, anyways. And you'd be surprised, like once you start building on your own land, that it's not even that much. Like to you start building another house or something, and sometimes you buy land and it's already the people that was there before, they've already built those things and stuff on that land. So I'm gonna just keep praying about it because I have a vision of it. And normally, I start creating my reality. That's why I keep envisioning stuff. He said, "I'll live in the woods." It's got to have a lake. One of my friends told me, "Why you want to live? Why would you want a lake that close to your house? You have to worry about snakes." But I live around the lake now. But I don't. But it's a subdivision, so I don't. I've never seen a snake because maybe some of the men it's men, they maybe they put down lime or something. That I wouldn't be worried about no snake. That would be something my husband, that would be his job to make sure I don't have to see a snake. And whatever it is that would need to be put down. And so um I would like a lake, and I would like um of course I'll grow my own garden. It says if you bury someone on your land, you no longer have to pay taxes. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. TT, I hope your mama okay with me beatboxing on that thing. I don't know what to say about you, Mr. Parker. I didn't know if you bury somebody on your land, you don't have to pay taxes. I tell you, I'm not gonna even tell no story. If God forbid, I don't even want to think about it. If the way that I've been able to cope with my dad's death, and y'all, if y'all know, I've been better because every time I talked about my dad, I used to cry all the time. The way that I deal with it now is that I don't think about it all the time. Because I used to think about it all the time, the conversations my dad and I had. Now, I was over in my studio the other day, and I was pulling up some archives because we're doing something for my father to honor him. And I have not deleted anything. I would never. We worked together for 10 years, so doing TV and radio. So I got 10 years worth of archives of video. And I kind of I started welling up, tears started falling when I was looking at when we first started all the way until the year that he got sick, um and the last show. And I remember the last show we did, he came in, he had on some glasses. He did not tell us that he was as sick as he was. And I was like, I've never seen my dad with glasses on. And it was like he was real forgetful. He was forgetting what to say and all of that. And so and then he called me and he was like, Gal, I tell you what we're gonna do. He says, I'm going to instead of being on the radio for 2 hours, I'm just gonna buy an hour, okay? And he says, I'm gonna be gone for a little while. He said, so you can hold it down. I'm gonna just give you an hour, pay for you to be on the radio every Saturday for 1 hour. And my TV show, because I had given him his own TV show on my network. He said, my TV show, you could either run reruns or you could put something else in that slot. And he said, I'll let you know when I can come back and do the show. He says, because he had started hiccuping real bad. He was like, when these hiccups won't go away either. So once I get that under control in a couple months, I'm gonna come back. I said, okay. I didn't think nothing of it. I said, okay, no problem. And he never came back. So when I saw that last video with the date on it, which was February of 2022, I promise you, it was the last video. I remember that conversation just like it was yesterday. The very last video that we did on TV together. It messed with me. It did. It messed with me really bad. Leo says, yes, I heard that too. That's why Trump burned his ex-wife on his property to not pay taxes. Oh, wow. Mm. But anyways, you guys, I don't know how we got into talking about that. I knew it, but that's something that I want. I love country living. I just do. I love anything as it relates to country living. I just have this idea of sitting on the porch, drinking my sweet tea mixed with lemonade, and having a rocking chair or a swing, and just sitting there with my husband. And I've probably retired, and my kids are, I pass my businesses on and just doing what I want to do all day. That's why I work so hard, because that's how I want it to be. Cooking for my husband, watching him work, out in, because I like to see men working. I like to see him building stuff. It turns me on, just cutting grass and stuff. Oh, that turned me on so bad. Mr. Parker says, she what you got, mama? Smoke or nah? She sounds like she's a little mental. Who y'all talk about? Y'all having a whole conversation. I ain't see none of it. Yeah, I think Trump actually did that right at Tambori. Yes, I heard that too. That's why Trump. Hmm. Realty, y'all better chill. Let me get off work first. What are y'all talking about? I missed the whole conversation. Mr. Parker is being a bad influence on the realty. That's all I can see. Oh, they picking on you. Mr. Parker being a bad influence. He is a bad influence. She's a pretty young lady. I wonder why she had to go such drastic measures. Who you talking about, Nicole? Yeah, you do that and make sure you get your little fuck ass in the shower. Oh Lord. Anyways, you guys. So, yeah, how do you all stop a 16-year-old from hanging out with a 21-year-old? Okay, because if he's 16 years old and she's 21, she's been out in the streets. Okay, she out there. I would hope that they're not having a relationship, but they probably are if they're not related. I don't know. Whatever, depending on what she doing to him, he'll go rob a bank if she tell him to, if she doing it good, whatever she doing, if she doing something to him and she doing it good enough. I am She Johnson says, yes, he is at the realty. Used to be so sweet. I know what happened. And Mr. Parker, bad influence. Yeah, Mr. Parker is a bad influence. He is a bad influence on the realty. Mm. I wonder why this was newsworthy. A decomposing dog was found in a parking lot. Oh my God. Somebody put it out. Memphis animal control officers were called to Raleigh shopping center Monday after a security guard found a decomposing dog inside a kennel in the back of a parking lot. Steve Palos said he was working at a business in the Austin P Plaza when he made the gruesome discovery. It was horrible because it was a little cashier girl who also loves puppies, Palos says. We walked towards the back of the store and she said, "Oh my God," because we saw a cage and she got better eyesight than I do, and saw the dog and said, "Oh my God." Paolo said pillows had been placed in the kennel with the dog. He said it appeared that the dog had been dead a couple of months. The weird thing is why no one saw it, because you can actually see the cage from the parking lot, Paolo said. I worked there last month and I didn't even think to go back there. Mm, mm. Oh my God. So the dog have puppies and you go and just drop it off. These people are sick. I mean, why don't you just take the dogs to the animal shelter if you don't want them? Why mistreat them? I don't like people that I do. I don't trust or like people that mistreat animals at all. I don't like them and they can't be trusted because those animals have feelings. How could you be so cruel to them? I don't like people like that. I remember I used to date a guy. Actually, my daughter's. I'm not gonna say who it was. We was riding one day. He liked to hit. He liked to hit dogs, and I didn't know it. I said, "You almost hit that dog," because he started speeding up. Yeah, me and my partner, we be having so much blood on our car. I said, "You nappy head, no good, ugly, dirty bastard. You out here killing dogs?" Mm-mm. I don't like people like that. I barely like him now for that. Missy, I'm still waiting on that members tea. Lord, I've been wanting to give y'all some tea. I'm kind of scared to give it to y'all right now, though. I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm just kind of scared to do it right now because see, I guess that the yeah I'm gonna give it to y'all, but I'm gonna give it to y'all closer. I'm gonna start giving it all to y'all closer, the closer it gets, because I want to be respectful. I don't want to, at this point, I just can't. I just have to be very careful. But I'm gonna give it to y'all though. But we're just gonna start waiting until it gets closer to the time of the trial. Therefore, I'll feel better about doing it. Cause y'all know I got it. I gets the tea. Because y'all know we don't want to compromise anything. We do want justice in totality. We don't want to speak too quick or anything like that. So I know y'all understand. I got a picture. We gonna I've been thinking about some of this tea I got, but I could not dare do that to y'all. I could not do it to y'all. Like the people that have been here with me from the very start, I cannot do it. But I was telling somebody yesterday, I was like, with the type of tea I got, I almost want to. I'm talking about for the people that I know in that's going to be coming in stealing. I almost want to charge $100 for a membership, but I wouldn't dare do that to you all though. I can't do that to the people that have been rocking with me the longest. Somebody sent me a picture. I want to put it in my members so bad it's ridiculous, but I can't do it yet. Anyway, y'all, I'm grilling me some grilled salmon today. I where is my thing at? Because they send me a menu every day. I've been so busy. I kind of been going off my menu, but I still been doing keto though. I'm eating me some salmon today, and I'm gonna make some Alfredo sauce, some garlicky Alfredo sauce, and just instead of the noodles, I'm gonna put it all over my salmon and all over my veggies, my asparagus, my broccoli, and my cauliflower. That's what I'm gonna eat today. T, if you give any tea, wait till later. Let me be. What's up, Mr. Parker? What's up with you? Cypress says, how you doing today? What's up, the site dog? Yeah, we knew you was coming, Cypress. We knew. Did y'all get a chance to go look at Vanisa's channel? She went over on Tate Street. Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold on, y'all. Here she go. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and show us some love. Hold on. She went over on Tate Street.
On what side, right? On the right.
She got 91 subscribers
Yeah, we on
already.
K Street, y'all. They ain't that full tonight, but they full enough.
Okay, let me pull up the other. Hold on for a second. Yeah, she outside. She said she official. Let me see, y'all.
Ain't nobody really outside today, but we can get to kiss them on the weekend. How old they ass is?
She over there
Well,
talking shit.
she riding with Kyle.
That's the house they be out in front of all the time.
Macaroni. Come on, give me some. I told y'all coming back the same. Hell no. My, what do you have to give together? You ain't invite me? Mine, you supposed to tag me and let me know you know I ain't outside like this. My, you a gang. I've been on Cypress TV. Cypress say you know Cypress. Boy, you was a hot mess. Everybody know you back around. That's me. Yeah, me on my podcast. Look me up on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Godmama podcast. Straight from South Memphis. I'm on YouTube. Look me up. You think I'm saying? Yeah, I be on Cypress TV. The motherfuckers say they know macaroni. He from the north though. Oh, I see her. You know it's her birthday too. That in Miami. She supposed to be back today. Yeah, she supposed to be back today. We waiting on her ass. Come on back, baby. Macaroni. We'll be back. We gotta go to the store.
Shout out to Vanessa. She walking in hoods that a lot of people scared to walk in. Cause I ain't going over there either, y'all. Let's see.
Not the act, baby. You're they show real, baby.
Why she cover up the thing? Okay, shout out to Vanessa. Uh, the L in salmon is silent, baby girl. I don't say it like that, salmon. No, that's not how I say salmon. I don't say salmon. That I don't pronounce it like that, love. I don't. Salmon. That's how people pronounce it. I'm eating some salmon. That's Simon. I spell it. I say it like it spells salmon, not salmon. Yeah, it's Godmother's podcast straight from out of South Memphis. That's yeah. Holiday Track says, who trying to check your vocab? We talk how we talk. That's right. I don't say salmon, it's salmon. Nicole says, that's right, Holiday Tracks. We talk how we talk. That's right. He said that country twain salmon. That's how people say it. Salmon. I'm eating me some salmon. I say salmon. He said it's not salmon, it's salmon. I mean that, but that's spelled, that's the same thing. Salmon. So it's pronounced salmon because it's salmon, salmon. That's what I say. Salmon, 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 salmon. Y'all, I just can't miss a blessing. Everything I think of, God allows it to happen. I promise you. Jesus Christ, I was just thinking about this person. I'm like, when are they gonna get back to me? It's been months. Have y'all ever did that? Y'all made contact with a person about something, and then they're like, "We're gonna get back. I'm gonna get back with you on that. Can we do it? I'm gonna get back with you." Y'all, this was back in May. Don't y'all know I thought about that person today? I was like, dog, that person didn't get back with me, and I need to get up with that person on that. And they just sent me a text message saying, "Can we get together on that?" Ain't that something? Yes, I posted "Marry Me Salmon." Is it? Am I saying it right now? Salmon. I posted "Marry Me Salmon," and that's what I'm cooking. I'm gonna grill it. I'm gonna grill my salmon. I'm gonna put it on. What was I saying? Salmon. I'm gonna grill my salmon. Salmon. I'm gonna grill me some salmon, and I'm gonna put my vegetables, and I'm gonna make my Alfredo sauce. That's my marry me salmon. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who this is.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Cypress? I ain't even put the number up. What's up?
You ain't gotta put the number up. You know, I can catch you if I want to catch you. I'm plugged in. I can catch you when I want to catch you.
No.
Hey, shout out to Vanessa for plugging Cypress.
Yeah, Vanessa plugged Cypress TV. She said Cypress TV. Cypress, she letting them know you coming over there next.
I don't know whether to be happy or go up my damn life insurance.
But you gonna go over there and walk on Tate Street?
I will. I ain't sure.
Yeah, Vanessa already. You know, you see, she walking down Tate Street talking shit. So she got the pass.
Of course she do. I know she knew I would get back around. I didn't know she knew back around. She told me she did, bro.
He said Macaroni said he can't be on there like that. The feds watching him. He a gang leader.
No comment. We gonna pray.
Lord, shout out to Macaroni though. Shout out to Macaroni. Vanessa about tickled me to death. Me and her had gone to the a Mexican restaurant, right? So I went and picked her up and all that. Okay, so I ain't gonna say salmon. I'm gonna salmon. I'm not gonna say salmon. Salmon, no, it's salmon. Salmon. That's how I say it. Salmon. I say salmon. Salmon. Yeah, that's how I say it. Y'all know I'm country. Salmon. I can't say salmon though. Salmon. Salmon. I don't know. Anyways, we went to this restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, when I was taking her back home, she was like, you let's go down this street. Take me to the store. So I said, what street is this? It's on Tate Street. I said, girl, you better look. Let me go and drop you off.
You was going on Tate Street?
I don't you I mean, I don't think I would be scared. I don't think they would do anything to me on Tate Street. I don't think they would do anything to me on Tate Street.
Well, you should have won. You can say I'm
Yeah, I'm from South Memphis, but I never hung out on Tate Street. Her family lives on Tate Street.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, Lord.
Then you see her cousin walking with her.
Oh my God! Don't see that. Well, she will connect with her. You supposed to. I mean, you walking over her. You got the pass to go.
Yeah, I got the pass. They ain't gonna do nothing. You see, she was walking down Tate Street talking shit. She said, "Look at they old ass."
Yeah, she gonna do a lot of them. I talked to her yesterday.
You talked to her yesterday.
I keep talking yesterday.
Y'all go together.
Huh?
You and her go together. Y'all talking, y'all coding.
I mean, we come to see.
Yeah, but it's y'all coding.
We come to see.
Okay, because I know she had said she was coming to Texas. I was just wondering if she was coming to Texas to see you.
I don't know. She said she come to Texas.
I don't know. She might come with me. I got a job to do down there in Texas.
Wow, what part of Texas you going to?
Houston.
But now, what? Don't see you over the clinic. You know, they gonna be straight out coming on the beach.
Now I got a job I got to do for a week in Houston. So
okay.
she gonna come. She gonna come with me.
Oh, that's why she said she coming. I know she didn't do something about this. Right.
I know. I actually got an investigator. Well, a retired FBI agent that is now an investigator is giving a training that I was accepted into. So I got to come down there.
Oh yeah, you gonna have fun down.
Yeah, it's for a week. Holiday Track says, "Is that the CMG cheerleader?"
Yeah, you know they're my favorite three letters. You know what it is, Holiday Track. Yeah.
Holiday Tracks. He be switching up. I promise you, he switches up.
Well, there's a lot of us down here in H-Town. Come on through Holiday Track.
IMC Johnson says, I was Dallas over the weekend. I'm still tired. I had a ball when I went to Dallas. So I like Dallas. I actually, believe it or not, I think my first time in Houston, because when I was down that way before, I wasn't in Houston. I was in another city outside of Houston. I was in the name of it is the Godmothers, straight from South Memphis. What is it, Cypress? The Godmother, straight from South Memphis. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her and show her some love. Okay, she good people. Me and Vanessa grew up together.
Yeah.
You said what now? She's so funny, it's ridiculous. I'm telling you. Look, and believe it or not, she would be when we was growing up, she was the quietest one, but she was the sneakiest one too now. She was always on some stuff that we weren't on, but she would be the quietest, and then she would say, we could such and such, such and such, we're gonna do it like this. Cause she was always more mature than us. We go, oh yeah, we didn't think like that. She just always knew, she just always thought on another level, whereas we be trying to figure out some stuff, how to sneak and do something. No, we're gonna do it like this. She just knew how to put it together if it came to anything sneaky.
Yeah. It's in the middle of the game.
He said, that's ironic, Tam. You going to Houston. You about the same height as Bushwick. Actually, I'm not. I'm not the same height as Bushwick. What height is Bushwick? Like 4 something? I'm short, but I think I'm a little taller than Bushwick.
That's the people Bushwick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How long she was over on Tate Street?
How long was she over on Tate Street? I think she was over there for quite a while because she was trying to go live. So we had FaceTime. I was trying to help her to go live. I was trying to see what was going on. And it was YouTube. It was YouTube that had not cleared her. She did everything that she was supposed to do.
YouTube just ain't cleared up.
Right. They were supposed to clear her in 24 hours. So I told her, I said, let's FaceTime so I can look at your stuff to make sure you've done everything. And she did. She did everything that was necessary. They just have not unblocked her yet to go live.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Once she start going live, she gonna be on and popping.
Oh yeah, she gonna be on and popping. She should start going live like to I mean, I don't see why they can't let her start going live like today or soon. It should be today.
Oh yeah, she start going live, she gonna be popping.
That it's gonna be the club over there on her channel, just like it is on yours.
I know that's right.
Have you been monetized yet? Why? Don't you got the hours?
Yeah, I got it. I guess I gotta go to a computer and do that shit because I couldn't do it from my phone. So I gotta go up.
You ought to be able to do it from your phone.
Because it's saying unknown location or something. So it's saying unknown location.
It's saying unknown location.
Yeah. And it look time when you go.
Mr. Parker, you gonna buy them for me? That would be a nice gift for me. No, he talked about his partner has a pair of authentic black Gucci heels. As long as they new, and I'll take them. I appreciate that, Mr. Parker. Thank you. Mr. Parker, I like that Ralph Lauren too. I love Ralph Lauren dresses.
Might well put your beard in all the way.
Mr. Parker is the Ralph Lauren guy. He's the ambassador, okay? So he needs to hook me up with some of them dresses.
Yeah. Yeah, God wanted them to.
As long as the heel, because I know with Gucci heels, they like those kitten heels. I don't wear kitten heels. Don't give me no heels that's 2 inches, 2.5 inches. It's got to be 3.5 inches. Now I stop at 4.5. I ain't wearing no 5-inch heels. I stop at 4.5 inches. Okay, I will wear 3-inch heels. Okay, but normally I wear 3.5 inches to 4.5 inches. Anything above that, I really don't like to mess with. That's just too tall for me. Okay, if they 4-inch heels, that's my cup of tea right there. You said what now?
Sugar need to go get the baby put the link on it.
Your phone muffling.
I said Sugar need to go get the baby to just put something on Facebook with him dancing with the baby.
Somebody bashed the baby?
No, I said Finesse just focus on what dancing with the baby. I ain't holding that baby. I said Sugar need to go get that baby.
Oh shoot. I thought they said somebody told me Finesse was in the hospital.
Wow, y'all probably caught up with it.
Then they say he was in. Somebody told me he was in the hospital. I can't remember who it was. They said the folks were talking. The people were talking about his ass like a damn dog.
You need to put the double clip down. Yeah, it's gonna carry it.
He said 7.5. I can wear a 7.5, but I would prefer like shoes like that a 8. I can wear a 7.5 shoe, but to be safe, probably a 8 because I don't really know. I don't really know. I haven't looked at the shoe. He said they fit like an 8. Mr. Parker, you must go buy it for me.
So who was the woman y'all were talking about earlier? I came in late.
A 21-year-old woman and a 16-year-old boy, they on Elvis Presley carjacking.
Oh yeah, he smashed.
Listen, they said when they caught them, they was at a shed together. They was like at a you know where you go put your furniture and stuff at. What is it called? A storage shed. Yeah. So listen, what they doing there? If I know it wasn't on her son because she's 21. I bet they going together. You said you said West Cyprus? Yeah, but she's 21.
It ain't a problem till you get cold.
It's what?
Older woman ain't gonna.
Yeah, but he's 16. He's 16. He's 16 and she's 21. So, like I said, she putting that thing, because I was looking at her history. She been out there. So she putting that thing on that boy. She'll mess around and have him going robbing a bank.
Sure will.
Oh, she wrong for that though. They sitting up going, walking up to people just as bold, because I think they said it was on a Sunday morning on Elvis Presley. I don't know where on Elvis Presley. I don't know if it was down by the end, going into Bellevue, going into the deep part of South Memphis. I don't stop at those gas stations, period. But I mean, it could have been anywhere on Elvis Presley, because it could have been over there by the Church's Chicken and Norris. Over there where Dolph shot his video at 100 shots. Like right around that area and stuff, you don't really stop for no gas. I wouldn't.
You really don't stop for nothing if you ain't on over.
Right.
Hey, if you ain't got no juice, if you ain't bad, don't stop, man. There's a lot of shit.
I mean, downtown is like right on down the street. Go to one of those gas stations down there.
Gee, you didn't say downtown. Yeah, I'm going to be telling downtown. Yeah, what the hell they doing more around with Steve and killing down there? They got killing police, the camera police on horses and bikes and that. And I'm sorry, but I can't catch a cold.
Oh my God.
I know them your friends.
Yes, they are. I love them. I love them too. I'm tell you something. I got some friends that's some police officers. They be looking out for me. And it's good to have relationships. Listen, I've been friends with them though. The ones that I've been friends with for at least 20 years or longer, they hooked me up this morning. I was on a conference this morning, and it strictly came through some people I knew at the police department. They hooked me up. I have been very blessed this morning.
Yeah.
They said, "Me too, RL dress." Then Mr. Parker said, "You can do a nice late birthday gift, right?" Wait a minute, what did Mr. Parker say? Mr. Parker, you said you're not gonna buy me that shoe. See, I'm missing the comments. I know damn well he didn't say he wasn't gonna buy it.
He might.
Now he didn't even give me nothing for my birthday.
When was your birthday?
2 weeks ago.
Oh,
He knew when it was because I got on here and said it.
Oh, happy birthday! You know, your friend be having this.
West Cyprus, you was on here tonight that I said it was my birthday. It's funny how people be forgetting stuff. The Alabama hitter didn't forget it was my birthday.
Shout out to the Alabama. I don't know. Hey, look, I Alabama part of my promotion team anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Y'all know, you know that B that I got up there, the B with the T.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the B with the T that I put up there on my page?
Mm-hmm.
The Alabama hitter did that for me. Y'all like it? You didn't see it. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do.
I want everything.
You said what now?
So when we going to the platinum?
When who going to the platinum? I said I got some tea for y'all, but I gotta wait to release it. I gotta somebody sent me a picture today, but I can't release it until later, closer to when the trial get ready to start, because it's gonna all come out anyways. Look, the holiday track says y'all sleeping on Leo. Okay, Leo season. The Leo seasons never end. You know what? Holiday tracks, they be so jealous of the Leos that it's ridiculous. They be like, even the Geminis be jealous of the Leos. It's the Cancers come after the Gemini. They be talking about, yeah, the Leos, this, and that. I'm a Gemini. They so jealous of the Leos because we the best. Don't make no sense. The Virgos sitting up hollering about, yeah, the Leos can go on and sit down. Now we never sits down. We
watch it, man.
You a Virgo?
Yep.
Oh my God. The sun goes down when the Leo season is over, because we blazes. Oh, well, look, Kenny, cause see, I don't even look at it as being no side chick, cause see, I ain't no side chick. Just look at it as, somebody that you just wanted to do something nice for. Mr. Parker ass ain't even responding no more.
Shout out to my uncle. He's a Leo. Shout out to him.
Who's a Leo?
One of my uncles.
Your uncle.
Yeah.
I think Holiday Track said he a Leo. I am She Johnson is a Leo. How many Leos do I have in this chat? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Leos are really, we kind of attract to each. We kind of attract to each other. Like, we don't even be knowing it that we all be Leos. Like, a person will come and start talking to me, or they come to the chat. They go, "You a Leo?" Yes, I'm a Leo. It's just something about Leos. We find each other. I'm not loud though. The Black Barber says, I didn't need the real talk with Tamara. Oh, Oh my God, the Black Barbie. The Black Barbie. I feel so bad. I'm going tomorrow. I promise to God. Oh Lord. I promise to,
Hey, Black Boy, what's some,
oh my God, Holiday. I didn't know you wasn't. So you a Pisces? I dated a Pisces. Not all. See, one of my daughters is a Pisces, and so all Pisces are not stupid. But I did deal with a Pisces. That nigga was, ooh, that nigga was so, huh? I liked him though. I liked him a lot. I kept dealing with him because I liked him. But I couldn't stand him, but I liked him.
You gotta like somebody over there. Stay. Shit.
You see, you said they what?
I said you gotta like somebody so they can stay. Like them so they can stay. I'm like that too, but I want to do wrong too.
Yeah, but that nigga nagged me all the time. I got so tired of him that it was ridiculous. I couldn't even say nothing to him. I'm going, Black Barbie. I promise to God, I'm going tomorrow. I couldn't hardly say nothing to him. He always found offense in what I was saying. And I would be trying to explain myself. Listen, because I liked him. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, you meant it like that. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. I say things bluntly. I didn't mean no harm. Please. Please. I got sick of him. After a little while, I was like, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work out because you nagging me.
That Father God tell you need to get you a Virgo.
That needs to give me a what?
A Virgo.
I don't mess with. I wouldn't, and I would never, ever, well, I won't say never, ever, but I don't like messing. I don't want no Libra either because they big cheaters and liars. They real slick and sneaky, and just about every one of they all been out of the 7 guys that I've had relationships with. 4 of them were Libras. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
What? Look, Mr. Parker ain't even responding no more. That's all right. He done went on back in the bushes. But about 4 of them were Libras. They sneaky and slimy and quiet and cheaters. They're very big whoremongers. A lot of them, not all of them. I'm talking about the men. Huh?
Kind of remind me of somebody I knew.
Who?
Me.
Well, yeah, that's true. Are you so after Virgos are the Libras? Are you on the borderline of being a Libra? Because you might have some of them characteristics because you're on the borderline.
Yeah, I'm on the line.
HD Bully says I needs to get me an Aquarius. I don't think I've ever dated an Aquarius. I've never dated an Aquarius, so I don't know how Aquariuses are. Now I have some female friends, that I'm cool with, that they're real fun and lively and all that. I don't know if all Aquariuses are like that. I don't know how the males are.
See, my problem is I don't know women. I'm cool with women.
Holiday Track says, he said, what Parker says, I have responded 13 times. He said he responded 13 times. I ain't seen you respond. I thought you had left. Holiday Track says, me too. Dealt with 4 Libras are always available. What does that mean? I'm telling you, the ones I dated was available to anybody that wanted them. Anytime they got caught, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. You crazy. I mean, the same demeanor too. I was like, dog, what? Why? God, how I keep getting attached to these dudes? Because see, I like laid back guys. Dog, I mean, you crazy. Woman, you crazy. What you talking about? No, I ain't do that. That's your imagination. You got to stop conjuring up that stuff in your brain. That's how they are.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. Make them seem like they crazy.
Mm-hmm. So
That's the move.
I know, right? So I ain't interested in none. I would never date another Cancer. They big liars and whores too. Libras and Cancers, I'm stay away from.
See, you gonna run through. You gonna run through one by accident, they gonna be so naive.
And I never.
I can't turn him down.
I never in my life talked to a Gemini because they crazy. I got a lot of Geminis in my family. Every other person in my family is a Gemini. I will, and I know they bipolar.
Yeah. Not all of them.
JJ says, "Watch your mouth, woman." Lord, he must be a Gemini.
Yeah, you going straight too far today. You get it everybody.
And now I dated an Aries. I almost said Aries, like my grandma said. I dated an Aries. He was cool. He was cool. I liked him. I liked him a lot.
I suggest about good people people.
Huh?
I suggest about good people player, man. People player to move.
Who play a Aries?
No, I said I suggest about good people player.
Holiday Track says the only women I had to raise my voice at were Geminis. I'm telling you, they cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. A lot of them, not you, JJ, not you. I'm just talking about all of the ones that I was in, and I have to see like all the time because I'm related to them. Tori says some Libras do right until you force my hand. I wasn't forcing their hand. So I'm trying to figure out what was it that I was doing to make them. They was just cheaters. They cheats. They like cheat. They like to cheat.
Well, Gemini, Taurus
The Libras.
is the worst thing that ever been called in love. Yeah.
You said a Gemini is the worst thing you ran across.
The Gemini and the Taurus is the worst thing ever. Right?
Tauruses are bullheaded. Aries are almost like Tauruses. They're bullheaded too. But I dated an Aries, and he was I liked him. We had a little flow going there. I liked him a lot. And then when we decided not to, that hey, it kind of got, we moved on. It was amicable. He was cool. I kind of hate that I didn't have the time that he required, because I liked him. Kevin says, Black Aries men don't cheat. Oh Lord. I'm gonna tell y'all all the men that all of the signs that cheat. Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, Leos. Leos probably don't cheat. Cancers, Sagittarius, Scorpios. I'm getting ready to tell y'all all the signs that cheat. Sagittarius, Scorpios, Libras, Cancer, Geminis, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius. What comes after Aquarius? It's another sign. Geminis. I did say Geminis, didn't it? Yeah, Virgos. Those are the signs that cheat. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgos, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Cancers, Geminis, Libras. Scorpios. Yeah, those are all the signs that cheat. I'm telling y'all, some Leos don't cheat because I'm a Leo. I know for a fact Leos don't cheat at all. We don't have it in us to cheat because I'm not a cheater. Leos are pretty loyal. I promise to God. I promise to God. I know for a fact because I never even had a desire to cheat on anybody that I was with.
I didn't
But you know what, holiday tracks? That's what they say. That fire signs need to deal with fire signs. They said two Leos are very compatible. But you know, I don't think I've ever dated another Leo man. I mean, or a Leo man. I don't think I've ever dated another Leo. I've never dated. I can imagine a Leo man being very dominant, which would be okay. But I can't. I don't. Some Leo men that I've met, they have a tendency to be arrogant. I like laid back, dominant men. Aries don't. You done went too too far. Big ass Captain been married 20 plus years. I'm a Gemini. G Finley says that's Captain. He a Gemini. Well, he said Geminis don't cheat. Look, they said Leos. I'm telling you, Leos don't cheat. If I got married, I would never cheat on my husband. I wouldn't cheat on him for nothing. I'd be satisfied with him.
Okay. You sure?
Yes, I would be satisfied with him. I wouldn't cheat on him, not unless I wouldn't cheat on him at all.
You ain't got to know what to do when you cheat, man.
I just don't. I don't think people should cheat. You don't break marriage bonds and stuff.
I ain't gonna say I don't think people should cheat, but I'll be honest. Hey, man. Sometimes you have to cheat.
You said sometimes what?
Sometimes you have to cheat.
He said we done turned Tam's channel into a horoscope. No, I've dated some. I have actually talked to some pretty cool guys. You know, I dated and when I say we dated, it never went as far as dating. He was a Sagittarius, and that was a good dude for real. I was not ready for him. He was older than me, and he was more mature than me, and he was just a good dude. And I wasn't ready for him yet. I wasn't ready. He was always a good dude. He still is pretty cool because he'll reach out to me on Facebook. He was, he was a good dude. And I'm trying to think, have I dated that Pisces that I dated was batshit crazy. He was crazy. I don't think I've ever dated. I never talked to another Pisces.
Well, you might well say single if you go about it damn fast.
No, it's good to know about the sign. I dated an Aries. An Aries, he was very cool guy. I liked him a lot. I liked that dude so much. We had so much fun. It was ridiculous, but he started requiring, more time from me that I didn't have. I didn't have to give to him. Mr. Parker says, fellas, get a membership before you try to holler. Leo says, Tams, that's all of them. I know. That was my point. I was naming all the signs when I was naming all the signs. I was slick saying all men cheat of all signs. But then when I got to the Leos, I was like, well, I'm a Leo. I just got to cut the men that are Leos some slack. So they didn't get called out by default because I'm a Leo. I didn't want to. I had to stick to the code on that one. You missed out on your husband. You should have stuck with that old dude. I know it. He was husband material. Yes, he was. He was husband. He was husband material. He was a good dude. He was patient and everything. I remember when I like the first apartment that I got. I was dating that guy, and he asked me if he could come over. I wouldn't let him come over because I ain't have no furniture or nothing. So I had got me some. I started getting like my furniture and stuff started coming in. So I remember him looking around. He was like, "You got a computer? Where your printer at?" I ain't say nothing. He was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll get you one." And then when he was leaving one day, because I never let him spend the night, because my kids and stuff was there, we never did nothing. He never, maybe because maybe that's what he was trying to do, get some. We never did nothing. And so he looked into my kids' room, and he said, "Oh, they sleep in the same bed." I said, "Well, yeah, for right now." I said, I really want to get them some twin beds." And he was like, "Oh, okay, well, I tell you what, Friday we'll go get them some twin beds." I was like, "Oh wow." He was a man's man. He would look around my apartment and he would say, "Why you ain't got that? Why you ain't got this? Why you ain't got that?" It was like, "Oh, okay, I'll get it."
He was a good trick.
He wasn't no trick. No, he was not a trick. Though he was a man's man for real. He was a good dude. He was mature. He was a good dude. He wasn't 10 years older than me. No, he was 12 years older than me. He was 12 years older. Look, Kevin says, "I ain't gonna lie, and Aries will try and get us on when the time is right."
Yeah, that's how it happened. Oh, Kevin Avery. He said, "Cypress, let it go, but you believe."
And that dude was not a trick. He was a cool guy. Mr. Parker, man, you're gonna have to have a talk. Cause see, Mr. Parker is upsetting me. Mr. Parker is upsetting me.
What do you do?
Because number one, he said that he gonna ask me if I wanted some shoes, and then turn around and say a man is a trick for doing something nice for a lady.
No, I mean, it ain't nice. I mean, it's nice.
No, he asked me what size I wear everything, as if he was gonna get them.
Hey, man.
He didn't hit nothing. Listen, Mr. Parker, don't start no shit. Don't start no shit. Don't start no shit, Mr. Parker. That was a good guy. He was a good guy. Kind as he could be. He said, "Tamara, I spoke on those shoes 94 times. Not my fault you didn't see what I said." I sure didn't see it. Man, y'all gotta start. Y'all gotta stop feeling like. See, I'm getting ready to tell. See, I wasn't intending to talk about no relationship. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do it though. I'm getting ready to. No, I'm getting ready to tell y'all men something. See, the issue is y'all get with the wrong women and do good stuff for the wrong women. Then when a good woman like me come along, y'all scared to do something good because I'm gonna be a trick. I'm this, I'm that. No, what you're doing is you doing nice things for a good lady that deserves it. You ain't no trick. Man, we can ready to settle this today because I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Hey, fella, y'all believe that? Keep tricking, my nigga.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something because see what happens is, you know, now people have gotten started to get you a woman that's gonna buy you this, this, and that. No, and then when if a woman want a man to do something for her, she a gold digger. Now what men are doing now, trying to make women feel guilty. I can see if it's a girl you met yesterday and she asking you to pay her light bill. That's something else. I don't know what that is. But a lady that you are investing time in, that you like, that you're spending time with, you are supposed to do nice things for that woman. Why wouldn't you want to?
I mean, it's okay to do nice things for women that you like.
Okay. Kenny said, "Let it go, Tamara." All right, I'm gonna let it go. I'm through with it.
Just don't come into the situation. Make you trick introductions and shit. And then one more man, you could be one of these fighting like you want to be mad. You don't do this.
Won't get mad about what?
I'm saying. Like how they do that.
No, but that's what's going on though. Like a lot of men are choosing the wrong women that only get with them to use them. So then when they get with a good woman, they want to treat her like she a damn dog. I ain't get ready to get her none. I ain't get ready to do this. I ain't get ready to spend no money on her. Nigga, is you out your mind? You supposed to spend money on a woman that you love or like.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be nice.
I don't mean no harm. It's unheard of, even to this very day, for me, when a man and a woman goes out and he wants her to pay for her. Most men don't feel comfortable going on a date with a woman and having her to pay. They don't feel comfortable.
Oh, he might not be from Memphis.
Why am I not married? Because I haven't met the right person yet. When I meet the right person, I'm gonna get married. When I meet the right man, they can accept me for how I am.
Oh shit.
I'm accepting him for how he is.
Y'all gotta step a whole lot of. There's gonna be a whole lot of cussing and praying.
I would never cuss my husband out in real life.
I ain't talking about you cussing your husband.
I would never cuss him out. I don't believe. I'm gonna tell you something. In relationships, if I cussed a man out, it was because it was over anyways. I had lost respect for him. A man that I love and respect, I'm not gonna be cussing them out, calling them all kinds of bitches and hoes, because I'm not gonna open up that door for him to do me like that. Because I'm not gonna have that.
Alabama Hill, you got the best comment in every goddamn chair right now.
He said, if you walking around the house buying bedroom sets and washers and dryers and y'all ain't romantic, he'll simp. No, he just saw. He he saw me.
goddamn
We was friends.
Yeah, I ain't no wrong with being a friend.
Listen, if you'll do it for a friend that if you'll do it for a friend that's in need, why not do it for a lady that you're having conversation with, that you're going out with, you come and sitting over at her house looking at movies and stuff. Why wouldn't you do that for her? And you see that she just moved into her apartment and stuff.
Hell no. Oh, I'm different. I'm different. I mean, I'm really different.
What Mr. Parker say? I am she Johnson says, and Parker, shit, T, that's all I need. He was not a simp. He was not.
Okay.
What's going on with She Johnson? She got tag team partners up in here. What y'all doing to She Johnson? I'm missing all the chat.
No, what you said, Alabama hit out there, so I ain't doing it the way fucking hell no.
Well, see, Alabama Hill, you ain't supposed to look at it like that now. Talking about smashing. That's when you say I'm smashing, that's looking at me like I'm a whore or something. Oh, well, I gotta be smashing. No. Listen, if you with a woman, you ain't even supposed to say I'm smashing it. You supposed to make love to her. That's the word for a woman that you care about and you love. I don't have listen, y'all. I know I be on here talking shit, but I'm really soft. I don't smash. I don't let men smash me. The men that I've been with, we made love.
Well, salute to them. We smashing some shit over here, boy.
We made love. We made love.
Yeah, man, we smashing shit over here, Jake.
And now it ain't no such thing as smashing when you really love and care about a lady.
Yeah, right. But no, I'm right. It don't have to be nice. And that don't mean me feeding up as you know.
G Family says some women you just hit, quit it, and forget it. The Alabama Hitter says that ain't a friend, that's a Salvation Army.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
That dude cared about me. He cared about my well-being. What's wrong? We was talking.
I'm not just talking to women on drunk. I'm fucking. I got you 100, man. You know, I'm from the hood with a little
No, see, let me tell y'all this right now. That's the reasons why so many men are ending up with the wrong women to this day, because they feel like, well, if I do something for her, I gotta be hitting her. That lets you know right now, there what she is she giving it up to you just because you buying bedroom sets and stuff like that. That might be the wrong woman. Y'all got to start getting women that's got some class and some integrity and ain't just selling their body for things. I ain't laying up with no man for no bedroom set.
I'm just saying, if I'm doing that, I feel like I should be fucking something. I'm doing that.
He was good. Listen, he had access to me. He was coming to my house. We was going out. He was on the couch. I'll be sitting all on his lap. We'd be laying on the couch looking at movies and stuff.
Hey man, popcorn and movies don't count. Shit.
I cook for him.
Okay.
You know, I would invite him to dinner.
Sound good, but at today's general daytime, this shit don't work.
Y'all, we're gonna have to have a relationship. We're gonna have to have a relationship show. This don't make no damn sense. Y'all sitting up talking about y'all gotta be laying up with a woman, and if you're gonna do something for her, that's how a lot of y'all keep getting the wrong women. If a woman would lay up with you for something, for you to do something for her, she'll lay up with another man. She's selling herself. Y'all keep choosing. See, that's y'all choosing the wrong women. Y'all gotta choose women that's got some class about themselves.
Hey, look, she might well sell herself. That woman in the project, remember their kids on
bad. Fellas, y'all gonna have to do better.
Hell no, these women got to do better.
We got to have a relationship. We got to have a relationship show because this don't make no sense. And all these men in the chat sitting up talking about they gonna smash. Oh, y'all ought to be ashamed of y'allself.
Yes, sir. Let's type it either way. Yes, sir. I ain't the one know why my mama not with me. Don't you want to marry you and your mama? Hell no. No, I'll pay it.
I didn't marry him because I was not ready for him. Like he was older, and he was I had other things going. I wasn't talking to nobody else, but I had he wanted me to be like a housewife at a time that I wasn't ready to be one. Because he told me he wanted me to move in with him. I'm gonna do that now. I had my two daughters. I wasn't moving in with him. He had a big house out in Raleigh.
Why people keep so into all this
He was trying to make me a housewife. I already had not dated a lot. I wasn't getting ready to let him marry me, and I not date some more. And I still didn't date a lot after him. G. Phillips said these women selling themselves for $40 and 8 bags of weed. These girls doing that for real? I know the $40.
Hell yeah. That's a man who went Jack Turtles and get you in today's town.
Like me and y'all gonna have to do better. Now I see what's going on. See, y'all making bad decisions. Y'all gonna have to start choosing women with class. Y'all ought to be happy when y'all get a woman that say, listen, I ain't get ready to lay up with you. No, you can't. No, you doing that out the kindness of your heart. Because I don't sleep with men for things. And your mind ought to tell you she got some class, and that's wife material right there. Instead, what y'all doing is y'all kicking the good women to the curb that got some class about themselves. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right, man. Y'all ain't right.
Yeah, the women master manipulation in the world. Hey, man. Don't go in your wife, ladies. Hey, Dollar, listen, all my fellas in the family. Stay out your wallet if you ain't smashing. Period. Somebody called in.
You gonna let me answer? You can call back. Okay. Hey, thanks for calling Real Talk with Tamara.
What the hell is you talking about?
Listen, you got an echo in your background.
I ain't got no echo in my background. What are you talking about?
What you mean? What I'm talking about?
You making me mad, for real.
What you mad about? Well, you might as well get happy.
You making me mad.
Well, you need to.
ain't gonna
Well,
sit
you need
here
to
and
get
act
glad.
like- You ain't gonna sit here. You ain't gonna sit here and act like you was right by taking those items from that dude, knowing you won't give him none.
We were friends. Whoa. When so, are you saying that you're not supposed to let people do nice things for you just because they care about you and y'all are friends?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh Lord. So you saying are you saying I was supposed to sleep with him?
I'm saying you wasn't supposed to accept anything he gave you.
But we were friends.
If you knew you was. Tamara, was he trying to be in a relationship with you?
He wanted to get married.
Yes or no? Yes or no? I just want a yes or no.
Yes, he was trying to be in a relationship. I wasn't ready. We was
Okay.
that was around. We were talking. Right? We were trying to walk slow into stuff.
Tam. Get the bass out your voice and listen.
Go ahead.
You knew he was trying to be in a relationship with you. You knew you wasn't ready, but you accepted gifts from him?
I sure did.
And you think that's okay?
Because we were friends. Not one time did I lead him on.
Do you think that was okay?
Yes, we were friends. You have to understand, me and this guy had a friendship.
Okay.
Absolutely. I could see if he was saying, if I buy you this, will you be with me? Then I would have said, no, keep your stuff.
You can talk to you blue in the face. You ain't gonna convince me or now another nigga in this chat that was right what you did.
See, what I was just saying about men have been.
And furthermore, let me let you know a little secret. Half these women in this chat know you wasn't right neither, but they ain't gonna say it because y'all stick together.
Well, women. No.
Half of y'all in this country saying the lady running for president is black when she done told y'all she ain't. So y'all stick together. So I know half them ladies in the chat know for a fact you was in the wrong.
No, the ladies in the chat, I didn't lead that man on. I didn't lead him on. I liked that man. We were friends. We would go out on dates. He would come over to my house, look at TV. I would invite him to dinner. We was trying to establish something, but it wasn't moving. It was moving at my rate. I wasn't quite ready. I didn't want to be his wife at that point. He was wanting to make me his wife.
Fellas in the chat.
If I had started having sex with that man, I'd have drove him clean up a wall.
Anyways, fellas in the chat, did anybody say that she was misleading that man?
Oh.
Or did I say she was wrong for accepting those gifts knowing she didn't want anything but friendship from this dude who wanted to marry her? Which one did we say, chat?
I told him I wanted friendship.
I don't think anybody said you misled him. I don't think anybody said that.
But I told him I wanted a friendship. Alabama Hitter said OG was trying to buy you. Neo says friendships between women and men only really benefit women. They can be polite about it, but we know what it is. I don't understand. Cause see, if I say I want to be friends and we got to slow walk this stuff because I'm and the man is understanding of it, I wasn't talking to no other guys. I was really just talking to him. I probably would have ended up really, really, really liking him if he had not been trying to force me. He was started scaring me with, well, move in with me. And then, we're going to get married. No, what are you talking about? I don't want to move in with you. If I had been leading him on when he was talking about move in with me, you don't have to pay no bills. You have to worry about all this stuff you worried about if you move in with me. That would have been using the man. That man was living in a big, nice house, had properties. I ain't going to say where he was working at. If I had did that, that would have been using him. I ain't no user.
Can I tell you what you're doing right now?
What?
You're doing what every black man in this chat can't stand y'all black women to do. You're hearing what you want to hear. Ain't nobody say you used them.
But that's what it sounds like y'all saying to me. I used him.
No. The word use and the word you was wrong don't sound alike.
Well, that means I used him.
No, it don't. We're definitely, show me that in the
In order to, when y'all say I'm wrong, that means y'all saying I used that man.
I said you were wrong to accept those gifts of that caliber. If he bought you a dress to wear to an event that y'all was going to, that's one thing. Just think about washers and dryers, refrigerators, sectionals. Nigga, that's not no. You supposed to say, no, we ain't doing that. We can't do that.
Y'all make sure y'all run the lights up.
We are. I don't see us going where you trying to take it. I don't see us going there. Not no time soon. So I don't want you to purchase things like that. If for nothing else, because I don't want you to take them back when you get mad about something.
How was he gonna take it back? He wasn't gonna get up in there to get no bedroom set back.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that man did that out of the kindness of his heart. I appreciate that so much that he did that for me. I do.
Let me ask you something.
It was just a beautiful thing to have somebody so kind. What?
Let me ask you something. If Elroy come in the live right now and say, hey, look here, Tam, I sent about $1,200 to you. What you doing this weekend? I'm trying to take you out to dinner.
Mr. Elroy, I can't. No, I don't know you. I don't know who he is.
Okay. So it's okay to take money from him, knowing that $100 every other day ain't I'm supporting the channel. I'm building equity. I'm building equity here.
That man never contacted me outside of YouTube. He never contacted me.
That's because he's dead. He died.
You think he dead?
Come on, man. You ain't seen the man in how long? He died.
Yeah, I ain't seen him in almost over since I went back and looked the other day, since 2022. The end of 2022.
He spent $40 on some North Memphis pussy and died in it.
Oh Lord have mercy. Neo says those weren't gifts. That man wanted to be your husband. Right. He saw that I was wife material, and I appreciate that.
Man, you wild.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's how I look at it. See, the way you look at it, you look at it the way you look at it. But that's the way you look at it. It don't mean that it's right. And I see it the way that I see it. I could see if I was telling him, oh, I love you, we're gonna be together, and I was giving him as much coochie as I could give him just to continue. That would have been using that man and putting myself and my children in a bad position to be hurt. I've always been very cognizant of stuff like that. That man and I were talking. I guess we were dating. I don't know. I wasn't ready for what he was ready for, but I guess we was trying to get to know each other. He was just kind. We talked every day. We talked every night. We saw each other. We went on dates. I cooked and would invite him to dinner. I liked him. I just wasn't ready for what he wanted, and he knew that. I wasn't getting ready. I had just moved into my apartment. I had my kids there, like I told him. I don't let men. I never in my life allowed a man to spend the night in my house, in my bed, when my children were at home. No, I didn't. I never let him sniff it. After I told him that, he knew. That's why he started talking about marriage. He said that type crawled through the window at night. So, Mr. Parker, what you got to say about that?
Nothing. because you're a woman and you don't have no accountability in this situation. So I'm not speaking on it no more.
Okay, so what you talking about that you ain't gonna be building nothing? What you talking about? I saw that comment.
Say what?
You ain't building nothing. What you talking about?
I ain't no handyman. I'm an artist. I'm not no handyman.
So you don't
I ain't
cut
building
grass?
no sheds and shit.
You don't cut
Oh
grass?
yeah, I cut grass. Yeah. But you said you talking about some construction.
You didn't hear me say nothing about no construction. I mean, you look. Don't get me started.
I also said I ain't never retired, so you'll be home alone until 5:30.
Why you not retiring?
Because everybody that I know retired died not too long after that, and I don't plan on dying.
See, and that's another thing with men that, like, if you could retire, why wouldn't you retire?
Man, I just told you, because I retire and do what? What I'm gonna do?
Get into something else.
Like what?
Something else that you would enjoy. Gardening, all of that.
Or I could do this. I could continue to work and get into something I like every night when I crawl up in the bed with you.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Ain't that what you said? I could get into something I like. That's what I like.
Look, the Alabama hitter says, come on, OG, hop out the bushes and call in. Oh, Lord. Anyways, y'all, what is it? 2 hours? I got somewhere to go. Y'all, what time y'all going? I got to get back on later. I'm gonna get back on tonight at. Let me take this call, Mr. Parker. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay. What's up, the Alabama hitter?
What's going on with it?
Lord, and the Alabama hitter, Lord, you really surprised me. Now, see, I know Mr. Parker is something else, but when you joined in with him, I said, not the Alabama hitter.
Man, come on, man. These folks, look, that man was trying to buy you.
Mr. Parker has rubbed off and been a bad influence on all the men in the chat.
You was one bedroom too away from that man crawling through your window.
So you don't see it as that man was doing a good deed to a lady that he liked and was spending time with?
No, he did. But I'm telling you, even if he was genuine in doing it, when you turn down his advance or you turn down his recommendation for y'all to live together, he gonna try to pull all that stuff up out of there, because that's what he did to get in position to ask you for either your hand in marriage or for you to move in with him or whatever. That's crazy.
He did say you don't even have to worry about all this stuff. If you moved in with me, you don't have to worry about no rent, no light bill, no furniture, no nothing. I couldn't do that. I wasn't ready for that.
I gotta ask you a serious question.
What?
Did you have a talk with your father about him buying $5 items like that?
No, I never did say anything to my dad about him. He didn't. We didn't get to that point for me to bring him up to my dad.
What do you think your dad would have said?
He probably just would have said, that joker must. He probably would have said something. That joker think y'all together or something like that. Y'all together? No, that joker might think y'all together. Have you told him? That's the reason why I was a very. He knew that we were not, we were getting to know each other like we were friends. Man, this man was was friends for real. You do things for friends. I know I do. Like my friends, if I know I do things for my friends. If I see something, I go, okay, look, my friend, she like that or he would like that. I might pick it up for them.
Right, I would too. But it's a limit.
But this man was already, he was established, so it didn't hurt him none.
Right, I can believe that. Oh, you ain't got no printer. Okay, I get Amazon will be here tomorrow.
Oh, he did. He was looking at my computer. He said, "You got a computer? Where your printer at?" I didn't say nothing. He said, "That's okay. I'll get you one." I didn't ask him or nothing. I just didn't say anything because I didn't have one.
Exactly. You got a refrigerator? Where your ice make at? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have one set out here tomorrow.
Well, he saw my girls when he was leaving. He saw my girls in the same bed sleep.
That's that same man. They run that same game in prison. Just imagine you being in prison and somebody look like Dick just walk up to you and give you a honey bun and say, "Hey, bro, what's up with you?" You know what I'm saying? You're a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? And y'all become friends or whatnot. And the next day he done gave you a cup of soups. Next day he got a whole spread. He done made everything. By Friday, he's trying to strip you down in the cell.
Lord have mercy.
That's called the long game. That's the long game. That ain't the $40 game. That's the long game. So when he do come back and ask you for something, he did about it. They just went bunk beds and he bought this sex, and he put a big screen TV in there. We ain't even have a TV. You know what
I mean? And guess what? That guy friends with me on Facebook. That guy asked me about he still be liking my posts, probably like a few. I posted my daughter and my grandbaby, and he was like on my personal Facebook page. He was like, "Wow, they get grown quick, don't it?" I said, "They sure do."
You married? Yep. Let me come see you. Let me come see you. Oh, Lord have mercy.
That man ain't gonna ask me.
I don't know. You know, and listen, I ain't one of them. I ain't one of them ones that say we gotta be smashing for me to take you to dinner and take you to see a nice movie or go see Frankie Beverly Mays when they come to town. He's too old, but you know what I'm saying? Do a nice concert or whatever.
But you know what? And honestly and seriousness, I think that's the reason men. How many men is the men still in here? Because I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all as a whole. I think that's one of the reasons why men, those that have bad experiences, they end up with the wrong women because they have this thing where if I'm going to do something for a lady, if I'm gonna take her out, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta be hitting it. If she giving it up like that just because you giving her something, that speaks volumes about her character.
No, you missing the point. The average, genuine, God-fearing, go to work every day, pay their bills, man, don't mind treating a woman. But when we talking about, revamping the whole house, hey, that's a different level. That's a different threshold. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Well, I said I should have. He would have been a good man to be with. But remember now, Kevin, what I said was he was a good man. That was just, at that time, I was like 29, 30 years old. I wouldn't get rid of another man 12 years older than me. Tie me down at that point. I was still trying to figure out who I was.
Right. I get it, and that's cool. It's just like, no, I'm good. I got him some bunk beds on layaway down at the consignment.
Yeah, because I remember I was like 30 and he was 42. I was 30 and he was 42.
Oh, dang. I mean, that ain't that bad. You make it sound like he was 22 and he was 42.
No, I'm saying though, he had a mature spirit. You have to understand, I was the one that was not, as far as emotionally, I was not mature. because I was still, that was like my first time moving out. My mom and my grandma and them still had their titty in my mouth. So I started moving out, spreading my own wings and stuff. And so I was still kind of spoiled and trying to figure out who it was I was, because my mom and them had my girls and stuff spoiled too. You see what I mean? Like, and that was one of the reasons why, because my mom and them was so hurt. They was like, "Well, why you leaving?" I was like, "Dog, I'm 30 years old. I need to leave." But you got them girls. I said, it's time for me to go. Because we were all so close that they thought that the girls was theirs, and you could tell, that's gonna be a conflict, right? And so because they forget who the mama is. So I was just spreading my wings and starting to, when I really should have been spreading them, really. But I was just used to my mother and my grandma and them being there for my every beck and call forever. So I was just out there spread. I needed to know I wasn't ready to go and be, I get away from that, because I always took care of myself now. But as you know what I mean, I did what I needed to do for my girls and all of that. My mom and them always had my back. My dad always had my back. But it was time for me to just do what I needed to do. Being, going on I was going on 30, and it was just time. And I wasn't ready to go from that into a house with a 42-year-old man and be his wife. I wouldn't have lived.
I get it. I get it totally. I'm surprised you ain't like homely or something, because a lot of women that stay home that long, it be kind of like they pretty kind of like.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It was just too. It was just too long. It was, and my grandma and them had this thing about, like, this fear thing. Like, every time I got ready to move out, my grandma would put, well, this and that, and you don't need to move to this area, and you got those babies. And I think that's what kept me there so long. It's like, well, I'll wait till my girls get a little bit older, and I'll wait till they get a little bit older. And I was always working for the police department, so I was making enough money to do whatever it was that I wanted to do. Even back then, with the money that they was paying us when I was doing traffic, I was making a lot of money. It's just that it was I just had, my grandma. Now, why would you want to leave and have all them bills to hit you with them girls when you could stay here and not pay no bills? And he was ready to snatch me from that and put, and then, you know what I mean? I needed that.
Right, I feel you. Good thing you got away 30 years.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a good thing I got away.
Mm-hmm. Bless grandma now, you know what I'm saying? But you got to fly the coop. Goodness.
I should have left before that. I really should have had left when I was 25 years old, when probably before then too. But my babies were babies. They were really, little babies.
It's funny because you talking about you left at 30. Vanessa talking about she left at 14.
She left at 16. Vanessa left at 16. And I'm gonna tell you something. I think that might be one of the reasons why I see the world the way that I see it, because I have some of my friends to say, but I don't know if that's fair. You never had to struggle. You never had no issues or whatever. So I don't know if that's fair for you to even say what you just said, because we always had to struggle. So I always had to look at it like that, because I guess I haven't. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean? I guess I haven't, because I always had somebody to help me. And so when I see people doing certain things now, if you notice, I always go, I can't believe people do that. They do that when I see how grimy they are on here. But I don't know the types of backgrounds that these people, a lot of people have come from. They might have been grimy and had to do whatever to survive their whole life. You see what I mean?
I'm right. It's been plenty of days. I had to come home and eat pork and beans just to be able to pay a bill at the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? That's just the grind when you coming up. When you're not established, you gon' you know what I'm saying, you gotta make some things shape. Especially
Yeah.
when you're young.
Yeah.
No,
I was
but
talking to one of my friends one day. She was like, dog, you know, like I used to envy what you had going on because she had her baby. She was like, you don't even know, like sometimes I would have to put when my baby didn't have Pampers, she had to take some cloth and stuff. You know what I mean? Because she was young too. And put Pampers on her until I could get some money to get Pampers. And I thought about that. I was like, wow, I never and I'm not exaggerating. I never bought a Pamper in my life because my dad had bought me so many Pampers when my daughter was a baby that I had so many Pampers and pull-ups. I was getting ready to give them to Vanessa when I found out I was pregnant again. I was like, well, I had given her all the clothes. I was like, well, I may as well just keep the Pampers. And I had so many stacked up on top of each other in my closet that like my baby, even when my second baby came, I had so many. My dad just started back doing it again. She had all the diapers and stuff because he went to Sam's and bought them in the big boxes. And so sometimes I am cognizant because I did grow up in the project, so I guess I understand the struggle. And I mean, I've struggled too, you know, but I guess I try to be sensitive, and that's why I think I'm so giving, because as I see the sensitivity of, wow, I can't even imagine that, you know, having to go through certain things that some people say that they had to, you know, go through. And it was just simply because of the grace of God. You know what I mean? Having people around me, because if I didn't have them, I would have been struggling too. You know, I made bad choices with baby daddies that wouldn't have done anything because they couldn't control me. So I would have been just left struggling, trying to figure out how I was going to buy diapers and milk, you know, and stuff like that. I was just blessed enough where I didn't have to do that.
Right. Thank God for that. Yeah, that get rough. The fact that you said you ain't never bought a pamper is ridiculous. That is crazy. Yeah, you're definitely blessed. Man. Yeah. Nah, I would have never I would have never went with old boy neither, but yeah, accepting big gifts is a no-no, because you never know folk intentions. Friends or no friends. You never know people's intentions. And like you just explained, it. That's why we not gonna hold the chat, not gonna hold it against you. You say we were friends. We were this, that, and the third. No, fam. You only accept just like that. That man would have put 3 big gifts like that in your house, and you would have never been able to get rid of them. I don't care how rich he is. He done sold into you. You know about sowing and reaping.
Yeah, I know about sowing and reaping.
Mm-hmm.
But I was constantly telling that man that I wasn't ready for what he was ready for.
But then he'll turn around and say, but you accepted my gifts. I'm telling you how it goes now. I'm telling you.
But he never said it though. He was very nice.
Yeah, you was lucky. You was lucky. Even Joy Love God, you know, she know. No, if it ain't dinner, if it ain't a picture show, listen to me talking about a picture show. If it ain't a picture show, a concert, Sunday go to meeting, so there's something nothing. So, these jokers crazy as hell. Half of them be crazy when they buy you a drink in the club. They want that drink of action. Hell, man, they want that drink of action. Ooh. Don't play them games. Yeah, you got lucky. You was blessed. You was blessed and highly favored, and you know what I'm saying. You moved on, and you went your way, and you went here.
Mm-hmm.
But it usually don't happen that way.
But I guess that was a different time. I don't know. You know, he came from a different era, I guess. I don't know.
You see what JJ said? You just ran into one that wasn't crazy.
I guess that's what it was. He wasn't crazy.
Joker, you want to break it off? Okay, cool. And then he called you one night. Where the baby's at? Oh, they with my mama. 2 o'clock in the morning. Boom, 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 boom. He beat me at the back door. Open the damn door. Hell, you got in there. Oh, the baby. You know, and you like, I never knew he was like this. Yeah. I swear.
Polo says, see there, shaking my head. Yeah, that man, we're friends on Facebook. He's retired now. All he does is, you know, he was buying properties and stuff then. And I'll be seeing him sometimes on Facebook where he's posting about his properties, that he's bought a lot more now that he has for rent, his apartment complexes and stuff. He was just a good man. You know, he was just a good guy. I just was not ready. And see, that was another thing. He had already been married before. He had been married before. And so he was used to that. You know, and I think, you know, when he probably, I don't know, he saw some qualities in me. He knew I went out there dating any and everybody. I didn't have, he never spent the night at my house. I was very meticulous about who, you know, about times that he would leave, because I didn't need him coming into my house and leaving real late, and, you know, my girls seeing him walk into my house late and stuff. I was careful about stuff like that. And he was very understanding.
He come over there, y'all watch the local news.
And we looked at movies and stuff. We went to the movies and all that. We went on dates and all that. We went to nice. I like that man. He was very generous.
That's right. Like I said, you met a good one. I see game planning. He said, yeah, I'm going to get her young. Yeah, some of these cats be that way. And, hey, I'm a Libra, by the way.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. Well, let me ask you this, to Alabama here. Have you ever cheated on any woman that you was ever with? Be honest. Have you ever cheated?
Yeah, I mean, I've been alive for a lot of years. I've been here for a lot of years, thank God.
So what made you cheat? Opportunity. Just gonna say it.
I was young and had opportunity. I was young as hell and had opportunity. I wasn't dedicated to these folk. You know, saying we was on some puppy love stuff, but we went together. You know, but when I got old enough and, you know, got into some serious relationships, nah, I never did that. I always try to be genuine, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it didn't, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, you ain't gonna always pick right, you know.
That's what I was just saying. Like, with guys, and I'm being honest, and I'm not trying to be slick or anything. I'm really saying it from my heart. If you find a woman that is willing to lay up with you just because you're doing things for her, that's a woman that's basically selling herself. That may not be a good choice. That's all that I'm saying. That's not a good choice. If she'll lay with you for you to do stuff for her.
So the majority of these guys, they know that going in. They know it going in, whether they say it or not. You know? I never been in a situation like that where, you know what I'm saying, somebody, you know, we reached that level because of what I was gonna do for them. It ain't never been that type of party with me. I'm a conversationalist. So when we vibe, we're gonna vibe, and I'm gonna peel you back like an onion. That way it's more enjoyable, whatever level we reach, because we on some type of time, and we on the same type of time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else is uncivilized, and don't nothing come out of that but a good time. Don't nothing come out of that but a good time. If you trying to build a solid foundation on a good time, it ain't never gonna work. Cause you're gonna get down the road and you gonna show yourself for who you really are. She gonna show herself for who she really is, and you might not be in agreement with it. Yeah, she might not be in agreement with it. Otherwise, it's always best to be honest with a person. If they don't like it, then you know what I'm saying, keep it moving. Like old boy Mama on Friday, the dude that was bullying Craig and Day, his mama, when she said somebody gonna like it, if somebody like it, no, somebody gonna like what you bring to the table. So it's best to just be yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth. I was always taught that if a person don't like you for how you are, one thing for sure, it's gonna be one to like you. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Cypress. Did you see what Cypress posted? Did you see what Cypress posted?
No, I didn't.
Cypress is sick.
He is sick. He is sick.
Cypress is sick. Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Cypress is sick.
We need Vanessa in here for Cypress.
Yeah, he get quiet when Vanessa come around, don't it? That nigga get quiet as a mouse.
Every time, like, I can't even talk about what we talk about over there on the Lust Demon living room.
Y'all have it lit over there. I can only imagine what y'all gonna be talking about on her channel.
Yeah, ain't no telling. Lord have mercy.
It's gonna be 10 times worse.
That's why the Godmother's podcast straight from South Memphis. Yeah, she got it going on. Yeah, but they be having, and ain't just her. All of them be having that man tongue tied. You don't be knowing what to say.
And he's scared of Vanessa. He be scared to say anything.
Oh yeah. Just to be honest, I'm scared of her too. But she got some stories, Jay.
I'm telling you. And look, y'all, she got a special guest coming on her podcast.
Oh Lord.
Look, her integrity says they laying with men with wigs. Lord have mercy, Jesus. These girls sleeping with men that wear wigs?
If you want a good man, get you a guy from Whitehaven.
Who said that?
95 through 97. Ken Ryu. If you want a good
I
man,
tell you, get you a man from Whitehaven.
Lord have mercy. 95 through 97.
Y'all know she got a special guest coming on her show. Guess who coming on her show? Her baby daddy that she rode in the trunk. He coming on. He coming on. And look, he said, can I come on? She said he asked her to come on.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be crazy.
I said his drunk ass. Why would his drunk ass want to come on there and talk about his experience? He wanted to talk about why. He said he wanted to tell his side of the story on why he jumped on the hood and wouldn't get out.
And ended up in the trunk.
And ended up in the damn trunk.
I want to see the person. I want to see the man that got the V cut in their chest.
They got who?
The V cut in their chest.
Who cut somebody in the chest with meat?
gotta ask your friend. She the one that she called the V in a dude chat.
I'm scared to ask her. I didn't hear that one. I didn't hear that one. I'm scared to ask her about that one.
Trilogy, some vampire shit. She cut a V in dude shit.
Lord have mercy. I'm praying that all goes well with no complications. Now I'm worried.
Word. Just tune in.
Wait a minute. What happened, Goldilocks? She says, Kevin, don't worry. Just keep me lifted in prayer. What happened? Goldilocks, what's wrong? Because, see, I be missing comments.
Seriously.
The real T said, Kevin, salute OG. Let's get some money. Lord have mercy.
Ain't no telling what them people gonna do. Shout out to K-Dog and the real little T. Ain't no telling what them two finna do. They got a get rich quick scheme. Whatever going on, go to lot. We praying for you. Hopefully everything goes smooth.
Oh, on Facebook. Did my grandma and them, did my mom and them cry when I left. Oh, they boo-hooed and cried when I left. Especially my grandma. Made me feel bad.
No, have mercy.
They boo-hooed and cried.
Yeah, I bet they had you walking around there with one of them big dresses down to your ankles.
I always wore short dresses. I always did. My sister was like, my mama was saying not too long ago, I ain't never been able to tell that girl nothing. She always did what she wanted. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. My grandmother was something else though. My mama is the good one. My mama and my sister. Me and my grandmama the bad ones.
Wow.
But my grandmama would always be singing and praying, and she just always wanted us at arm's touch. She didn't feel like we were supposed to ever move out. We were supposed to, and I think that's why my sister left, so moved out so early. She was like, I saw that repetitive. I didn't want that to happen because my grandma they always made you feel, because I got ready to move out so many times, and they would cry and make me feel bad, and then they would start telling these stories, and I would get thinking about, because I was working for the police department. I was like, well, it is bad. What if somebody do kick the door in on me and the girls and all of that stuff?
They end up talking about some gal. Don't worry about moving right now. Let's go ahead and watch a movie.
They did not want. My mama said my grandmama was so sad when me and the first night. She said no. She said like the first couple weeks when I left, she was like, my grandmother couldn't sleep. My grandmother was crying, and she was so worried. And she said my grandma was kind of saying, did you call that girl? Did you call to check on them babies?
That's crazy. That's good to have a good system like that, though. I'm leaving. Don't nobody be checking for it.
we was going over there every day. They had a fit when I wasn't coming over there every day, so I ended up just putting the girls in. They were so happy when I ended up just putting the girls in the school over by my mama's house. My grandma was so happy because at that time she was still, able to drive. So she was like, if you put them in the school over here, you won't have, I'll go and pick them up and stuff. And so that's what she did. And they would go back over, they'll be over there every day when I went to work and stuff. Because I had to leave and go to work before they got out of school. So it worked out really good for me.
I feel you. I'm kind of going through that now with my boy. You know, my boy, he's super active. He play a lot of different sports, and he just, you know, I raised him by myself from 3 years old, and so now you know, he go to school, then he gone, and then he gone, and then when he get back, he on the phone, he playing the game with his guys. You know, I'm like, dang, you just threw your pop away, man.
Goldilocks, what happened? I'm trying to figure. Did you put it in the chat? Because I be missing comments. Something is going on with Goldilocks.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it.
JJ says many don't have that grandmotherly love. I was very blessed. I miss my grandmama every single day. My grandmother was just like my mom too. And see, I know that cycle of families being so close because I call my grandmother mama also. Right. I call my grandma mama, and and we were just all joined at the hip. And that's kind of the way they liked it. We was very tight, very close. And that cycle, I guess it had to be, it had to be broken because like with my mama and my grandmother, with us being so close, my mama would tell me I couldn't do something, and then I would go right to my grandmama and she would tell me I could do it. You see what I mean? Overstepping boundaries. I think about that now. You see what I mean? Like my dad was not like that. When my girls would ask my dad something, my dad would say, "What your mama say?" So he would never do that. But I started seeing that, like even with my mother, bless her little heart, I love her so much. With my girls, even as they got older, she thought that she could override what I say. If I said, I told them they couldn't have it. Yeah, I told them they could though. Yeah, but I told them they couldn't. I mean, it never snapped in their brain that, wait a minute, this is their mother, but everybody thought that they was the mama. They they couldn't just, because my grandmother had did it too. Oh, she has a procedure tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh, I was asking her what was wrong. She didn't say anything to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why. No, Lord. My word is law. My word is law. That's one thing to say about my boy's mom. She gonna bring it. She gonna throw it right back in my court if he try to go over me and ask her. She gonna throw it right back over there. So I appreciate her for that. You good, Goldilocks? Yeah, man.
No, you could have. I didn't mind you putting it in the chat, but I was trying to see what was wrong because I was like, what kind of procedure is she having? I guess I was trying to be nosy too because I heard him say that you was. I saw what Mr. Parker was saying when he was like he was gonna pray for you or whatever, and I wanted to know what it was. I have an ablation of my heart. Oh my God.
Yeah, we got you listed in prayer.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Park, I appreciate that, man. And yeah, we had him talk. He ain't too spaced out. We just don't. We just don't spend the time like we used to. You know, he got something he want to talk about. You know, we always gonna chop it up. He a good dude, but you know what I'm saying. That spare time, oh, he playing that college football, or he on Instagram with a female. You know.
I tell you.
Love them girls.
I was gonna say they find their way to them girls, don't they?
I promise you.
Yep, I miss my grandmother so much. My grandmother was so feisty. My grandmother would shoot at people. I remember I would I remember one time one of my uncles, my grandma's brother, he was really her nephew, but he was raised. Her older sister had died. My grandma was the baby, and he was raised as their sibling. My great grandma raised him. I remember we was living in Clementine, and his wife. He had a crazy wife, and she came up there, and she was. I remember being a little girl. She was cussing at my grandmother, and she was mad at her about something. She never liked my grandma. And then she pulled. I remember as a little girl, she took her dress and pulled her dress up and bent over and pulled her panties down. And my grandmama was standing up on the step and shot at that lady. And my uncle said, from James said, from that point, as a matter of fact, Cypress is April's. It was April's dad, and from that point, he said that his wife jumped in her car, and went out in Elvis Presley. She didn't even stop at the stop sign. He said he remember saying, "Hell, you may as well have just let us kill us if you gonna fly this, try to get away like this and kill us in traffic." She was always real feisty. And they was talking about my grandma not too long ago. They said one thing about her, she was nice to people. She wanted to try to feed everybody. But if she didn't like you, she didn't fake with you. She was not gonna fake with you. She wasn't gonna mistreat you, but she was not gonna be around you. She was not gonna deal with you at all. She was not phony.
That's the way it's supposed to be. So she blew that pipe at him.
Yeah, but see, my grandma was very unforgiving, though. She never forgot what people did to her. Even with some of her family members, she'd be bringing up what they did to her when she was a child. And it was like, "When you don't ever forgive me?" She'd be like, "Mama, why bring this up now?" That unforgiving spirit.
Mm-hmm. Some people just like that. They don't forget.
Well, maybe I hope. Oh Lord, I might be talking about myself too, because I think I might have a little bit of an unforgiving spirit, because I don't forgive people either, Lord.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, you gotta work on that.
Yeah, I got to work on that. Somebody do something to me, especially if I like that person. It's different if I didn't like them. I could probably get past it and still not be studying them. Like I still don't like them. I ain't studying them. But if I but if I like them and mess with them, and they cross me out, it's worse for them, because I don't let a lot of people get close to me.
Right. Same way. K-Dog said, hold on, Mr. Parker said, Hitler, that's good, though. Now you gotta find a PYT so you can buy washers and dryers and not get no box. Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. I got a friend, but you know what I'm saying, we just, I ain't finna buy no washers and dryers. He ain't playing no for real. For real. And yeah, K-Dog, I be playing that game with my boy. He be killing me. Let me go find me something constructive to do. I play it with him probably one time every weekend. Well, be killing me in that game.
He got that auto theft game.
He don't play nothing, but he'll play the basketball 2K. He'll play college football and Fortnite. They love to play that Fortnite. He don't play the whatchamacallit. And every now and again he'll play that Call of Duty. But he don't play the what is it, Grand Theft Auto? Yeah. Lord have mercy. Yeah, the Grand Theft Auto, that game about 7 years old. Dang, they start. I thought they were gonna remake it, but they didn't. Yes, goodness.
Anyway, child, I got to get out of here. I got somewhere to run. Cypress, somebody said, who coming on tonight? Because I ain't gonna come back on tonight because I got some things I got to do. I'll tune in to whoever come on while I'm doing it, but I got to run out and pick up something. You said who's?
No, it gotta be. Cypher can pop out. It got to be after 10 o'clock. You can't talk about the stuff they talk about with the sun.
Yeah, Cypher said he gonna pop out. Okay. All right, Hilda. I appreciate you coming up.
Ain't no problem.
Yeah, listen, you put out some new videos yet? Are you working on something? You working
right now?
what you putting out? What you talk about?
Talking about some telling Lil Woody to keep his name out of his mouth.
Yeah, why do you think Jay Prince do that? Jay Prince trying to be relevant. The prosecutor said that not Woody did it.
Right.
Well, now Woody did say it in a statement, but I think he was just hypothetically speaking. Don't you think so?
He was. He really was. It wasn't a shot at him, but yeah, he just want to talk. What he need to be worried about is whether Scarface gonna make it or not.
Is he doing that bad? Scarface has diabetes, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
And his son had just given him a kidney.
Yep, sure.
And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. The thing about when these people have these kidney transplants, sometimes they take for like, they said up to a few years, and then it starts failing them.
Right. Ain't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. So with his son, I hope that he pulls through. But I do remember him saying that his son gave him a kidney.
Yeah, he did. No, but Jay Prince, you need to start worrying about what everybody's saying. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the other day when you was on here, a few days back, you said that a 42 Doug had said that that Gotti is getting ready to leave us. What song was that?
I forget the name of the 42 Doug song, but it's the last song he just released. It's probably around the minute 40 to the minute 50 mark.
Okay. Okay, I think you said that the last time you was on here. You didn't remember which song it was.
That was about what, 5 days ago?
Yeah.
That was 5 days ago.
He said 42 Doug says gotta get ready to leave us. Mm-hmm. I guess I gotta go listen to the last song on his Instagram then.
I'll pull up his YouTube.
Okay, the last song that he posted on his YouTube. Okay. All right. I remember you said it. I just had not got the opportunity. But anyways, I got to get out of here and go do something right quick. Okay. I appreciate you calling in. I'm gonna talk with you later.
All right, y'all take care.
All right. All right, you guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We had fun on here today. Okay. Men, we're gonna have to have a show. Okay, where the ladies talk and the men talk, because I think we don't understand each other. That's just what it is. We all have bad understandings. We got to get an understanding of some things. I think that's just what it is. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll talk to you later.